everyone, I'm Devin, the guy that didn't sleep for 19 years, and I just wanted to share this video. It's a little idea I had while sitting outside, just staring at the sun, thinking. So, we think about ourselves in a spiritual sense as spirits that have come to earth and became flesh. We're like, ooh, we're spiritual, but in a very real sense, we all have multiple spirits. Like I have the spirit of anger, the spirit of hunger, the spirit of lust, the spirit of happiness, the spirit of America, like the spirit of my home city, team spirit. Like there's all these different spirits within us that I think that in a real sense, we're not on earth to be spiritual. We're on earth to, in a real sense, develop our own spirit. That is our unique spirit. Like, what is the spirit of Devin? Well, I don't think most people ever find out what their own unique spirit is because they just kind of consume things made by other people. They're very much focused on what other people think. They don't really make their own things, make their own decisions in life. They just go with the flow, go with the herd, don't think for themselves again, really not thinking for themselves. Like, it's almost impossible to overstate the degree to which people simply don't think for themselves or like just at all. Like, I mean, just don't think for themselves. They just repeat what they're told. Like everyone, like 99% of the people that you meet or are related to do not think for themselves. They don't. They just hear stuff and then believe it if it's coming from a certain source. So, I mean, there's always degrees of thinking for yourself, but you really want to you should know why you're doing something and be able to give answers that can't be found on the front page of CNN. If they can be found on the front page of CNN, you're definitely not thinking for yourself. You're just allowing CNN to think for you. And in another sense, like the whole polyamory thing, like, I'm not polyamorous. I'm married, I'm monogamous. And the reason I'm married and monogamous is because it's really hard. I've done the polyamorous thing. It's really hard to be yourself in a polyamorous relationship because the other person's being affected by everything and you're being affected by everything. So you're not even in a relationship with another person. You're in a relationship with a whole bunch of other people who they're all having sex with. So you can't really get to know that one person. You're getting to know a whole bunch of people and all these different spirits you're interacting with. And I just don't think it's a good environment for finding your own spirit or developing your own spirit, because you don't really get to know yourself because you're always in reaction to the sexual dynamics around you that are very complicated. If you're in a monogamous relationship or you're celibate, then there's fewer variables. So you can know yourself because you can isolate variables. It's just mathematical reasoning. It's really, I'm not trying to judge anyone or preach any particular religion. I'm just talking math here. Like, if you want to get to know yourself and develop who you are spiritually, you should reduce the number of variables because it's harder to work with a lot of variables than fewer variables. And I think that just goes with my view of why we're on this earth. I think a lot of people, the idea of heaven or hell, I think most people just don't exist after they die simply because they weren't even really here while they were alive. They were just a mix of biological drives and stuff that random people told them. They didn't really ever have their own agency. They never developed their own self. They never discovered their self. They never developed their own spirit. So when they die and become a spirit, or all that's left is spirit, there's nothing left because they never were their own spirit to begin with. They were just the spirit of hunger, the spirit of lust, the spirit of TikTok, all those other things. So I'm going to stop rambling because I don't really know how much of this is going to land with you guys. I'm just trying to express this for myself, because what I've realized, another thing I've realized in making these videos is I can't really do anything besides show up. I'm just showing up for you guys. I just showing up, and if you want to show up too, then we'll both be here. But I'm not really trying to teach anyone anything. If you want to learn, hit me up, come to my webinar. That's where the learning comes. But besides that, these videos are just me showing up. So anyway, webinar. If you have insomnia, you have sleep problems, get in this webinar. It'll change your life. Done. Hope to see you there.